Hello, everyone. There he is. There he is. I don't know, Sammy. I don't know what's going on here. This isn't working very well.
Technical difficulties.
I can't open this. Oh boy, once again, back by popular demand, despite always having technical difficulties, your commissioner of the NFL 2021 Legendary Football Pool is back by popular demand with the live update segment for week, not one, not two, but week 3. I know what everyone's thinking. It seems like it's still the preseason. It's all happening so fast. We have crowned new champions, new week winners. But before we get into this, we will definitely put our hands together for my most excellent, the most favorable, the highly popular, the better half of myself for the co-host of the live update segment, Mr. Sammy Ennis.
Thank you, Johnny O. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here for the third week of the NFL Legendary Football Pool. I'm back off vacation, as you can see, and in the war room, crunching some numbers. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed, to say the least, by our participants. All 123 got their picks in. They made their best picks, but only one person could come out on top this week, Johnny. And I think that person would like to say a few words and let everybody know how he's feeling about his week 1 win.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely think one of life's greatest accomplishments is definitely winning a week in the NFL Legendary Football Pool. So it is just absolutely fantastic to be having the privilege of not introducing just anyone, but a week winner of week 3. So I'm going to do my best here to get this gentleman on, because I think it's important everyone knows who Alexander Mitchie really is. All right, here we go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Alex Mitchie, your week 3 winner. I just want to say best of luck to everyone else for the rest of the season.
I'll say our most humble winner so far. I think we got to have a plaque for that at the end of the year, but most humble winner of a weekly winner so far. And that's Alexander Mitchie. He got 13 of 16 picks correct this week, Johnny O.
That's outstanding, and obviously that plaque would be awarded to the least humble, correct? That's what we'd celebrate, being the least humble. That seems like the direction our pool would go. Am I correct on that, Sammy? Or?
I don't know. That'd be easy to. That'd be hard to give away. The most humble is easy to give away right now. Mr. Mitchie here, he finished first with 13 out of 16. How did you do, Johnny?
Not that good, Sammy. I'll tell you, man. I think the good luck wore off from last year, but I'm a good sport. I like to give people a leg up, let some people have some hope for trying to beat, last year's first place finalists. So we'll see how it goes.
I will say it's still very early on in the year, but we did have 2 other participants who were very close. They were only 1 pick off of beating Mr. Mitchie here for the week. And I think you want to say a little bit about Mr. number 2 here, Mr. Klakow.
Kyle Lukowski. It seems like, there's always room for more relatives of the Lenahan family in this pool because they're always just fantastic pickers, and they're always a delight to have to compete in such an extraordinary way, especially from the newcomer, Kyle Lukowski there, recruit from one of our most treasured and newest admins, Mr. Steven Lenahan. So fantastic, thunder and lightning to say the least, Sammy.
Yes, and then coming in third place, tied this week for second place, I should say, is Nicholas Panacci, who I will point out is a new participant to the Legendary Football Pool, recruited by Dave Calvano, who's also a new participant to the Legendary Football Pool. So that's two new participants who have won, because Alexander Michi was recruited by last week's winner, Mr. Skoll 24. So both of them are Minnesota Vikings fans, actually.
Both Minnesota Vikings fan. And you know, Sammy, I guess the old saying, practice makes perfect, isn't so much true in this year's version of the Legendary Football Pool, because all our practice season vets aren't having maybe as near of the success so far as some of these newcomers. We got some strong new presence in the participants, and keeping the tradition of the world's best pick making alive in the world's greatest football pool, to say the least.
With that being said, it is the Legendary Football Pool. We want to take it one step further. So what we're going to do for the week winners, and because these guys are Minnesota Vikings fans, it makes it even funner to do this. But what we're going to do moving forward here is every week we're going to actually give away a card of your favorites for your favorite football team. So for the last 2 weeks, we've had two Minnesota Vikings fans winning. I don't know if they actually bet on their Minnesota Vikings. We're going to have to check that out if we have that information here quickly. But we had... No, Mr. Michi didn't believe in his Vikings this week, John. But we're going to give each of them a Minnesota Vikings card. And all we're going to ask everybody to do is comment from now on the YouTube video of the week that Johnny O takes so long to be able to post for all of us. And let us know who your favorite team is when you win a week. So not only do you win the $50, but you're going to win a card from your favorite football team, sponsored by 6 West Unlimited on Instagram. So you can follow us there if you want to be able to see the cool sports cards that we do pull all the time. Now, with that being said, we're going to move on to the people who have actually not just done well 1 week, but for 3 weeks straight to be able to put them up in the top.
Yeah, outstanding. And Sammy, I know, yourself, you're definitely a top recruit, to say the least, but there was kind of some hidden behind doors incentives to get you involved in this live update segment, because I figured you'd be one to kind of throw in some pretty fantastic cards there. That Westland, that's a pretty fantastic, exciting Instagram group, to say the least. I'm always plugging in and seeing the greatest cards there ever were on the face of the earth. So that is fantastic. But moving forward, let's get it going here. Let's see who we have. I'm ready when you are, Sammy. Do you think everyone's ready to see all?
I think everybody's ready. And so Trent from last week, as well as the person who won this week, is actually in first place for the year. And congratulations to Alexander Michi.
Coach Joe, 3-time participant in the Legendary Football Pool, 4-time actually, from 2009. We got Janine,
Malcolm's wife. There must be tension at home. I hope he's doing the dishes.
I know, most certainly. And oh my goodness, coming right back to this guy, Kyle Lakowski, runner-up for the week. And coincidentally or not, he's actually, what is he? He's our 4th place all-time leader.
Yes, that's what this is, John. This is the leaders for the week. Who is this guy, this unprofessional? I don't know who he is, but he obviously is a good picker.
And behind him, right there, look at this. We got George Golar. If people don't know, George Golar, he was a recruit from Herman Williams. And here's the nice part about this. He's actually a Toto champion. I believe a past 2-time Toto champion. So for people like me who played Toto all their lives and never won, it's a bit intimidating to have a gentleman like this. And he's right knocking at the door. My goodness, 6th place. Love it.
In 7th place, we have Skoll 24 winning last week. Didn't have a great week this week, so he fell down the board to 7th place.
7th place. Oh my goodness. But I don't think we've seen the last of him. I think he'll climb the ladder and get back in there. Who's after Anthony? We got who's left? There's one more person. Oh my goodness.
Ghetto Hammer.
There he is. There he is. We have George Davis from Power Movers. You guys ever need anything moved, just call out the Power Mover, George Davis. He'll hook it up and he'll move your anything in style, to say the least. He moved our spa bed at the spa and done some work for Adriana and I. He's fantastic.
Yes, so Michi is sole possession of first place with 61 total points, followed by Joe and Janiner, tied with 59 points, and the following 4 to 5, one, two, the remaining people are all tied with 57 points. So we have a tight pool right now, Johnny, with it's 7+ people within just 2 picks of each other. So as you can see, it just takes one good week, and you could put yourself right back up there.
Things always change in a hurry in the legendary football pool. I can tell you from its existence, there is always somebody that is a bottom third of the league that places in the final list category by the end of the year. So
I think we call that a backdoor cover, Johnny O.
The backdoor cover, you know, in these spread pools, it's not like your win-loss. The pools are wide open. Only takes some bad weeks for anyone at the top to fall to the bottom, and some really strong weeks from anyone at the bottom to go to the top. So never count yourself out. It's a game of consistency, to say the least. But I think there was, just before we let everyone go here, Sammy, I think was there someone who wanted to come forth on the segment?
I'm not sure, but I know there is a budding rivalry between some longtime participants, but you handle the audio, so
the audio hasn't been too good here. I didn't even play the song in the background. We're gonna get this all edited up. We're gonna figure it out. We still need a tech guy. Someone wants to do some tech work, run the Zoom, the tech. Myself, that's not really my thing, to be honest. So like, bear with me when the tech skills are challenged here. We'll get it all edited up and so forth for another version to go out on the YouTube channel. Make sure to put your comments there for Sammy, who your favorite team is. But yeah, we had someone who. Boris Lee called out Coach Andrew. He said, best luck to everyone except for Coach Andrew.
Call her out to everybody except for the one and only Coach Andrew. I got your number, buddy.
Coach Andrew's our administrator, and Coach Andrew sent in a video. I don't know. I haven't had the opportunity to watch it yet, but I know he sent this video in response to Boris's comment last week. So all fun and games. Let's see what Coach Andrew had to say.
Fuck you, Boris.
Well, I don't know if everybody could see or hear that, but I don't think Coach Andrew was very happy with Mr. Boris calling him out there. But to go off our Minnesota Vikings week, that was the Randy Moss moon, I think.
Jeez Louise, we're gonna have to, I don't know what happened. We have some censorship and everything's reviewed, but one of the administrators definitely dropped the ball, letting that one fall through the crack. Excuse the pun, I must say. But yeah, animosity that develops between participants in the league, especially when they're such highly ranked, best pick-making participants like Boris Lee in 23rd place and Coach Andrew. I kind of lost track of what place he's in, Sammy, but he's I think
a little bit lower. But with that being said, if you do want to send in videos to be able to call out other participants, or just be able to show who you are and say something to the group, you can always send them in to Johnny O or myself, and you may be able to get in there without finishing in the top 5 or 6 different pickers for the week. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're getting a little bit off the rails here, and we got to get back on track, and where that is next week. So next week on Thursday, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars going into Cincinnati to face Joe Burrow and the Bengals. This is a battle of the #1 picks. So make sure you guys get your best picks in. Neither of those guys will ever be as good as Aaron Rodgers, and they won't be the Packers. Go Packers, 2-1, baby.
Woo! I love the fire. I love the fire. I love having a Packers fan and enthusiast of the league as my co-host here on the segment. I'm gonna have to dress to impress. Sammy, I can't believe it, man.
I thought this was a professional show, but obviously not all the admins think the same way. With that being said, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.